Tabitha Green. I'm a senior here at North Carolina Central University, double majoring in psychology and family consumer sciences. And today I will be interviewing you about your career and the career goals and career paths that you took. So first, can you state your name and your age?
My name is Crystal George, and I am 28 years old.
And what is your job title?
I am the Assistant Director for Interpersonal Violence here at North Carolina Central University's Women's Center.
And how long have you been working at this center?
I have been working here at the Women's Center for 5 years. I'm going into my 6th.
And what is the location?
We are here on NCCU's campus. We're located on George Street. We're between the Community Service Building and Baines Residence Hall.
And what is like your job description?
So I oversee our sexual assault and domestic violence program. And so there's a number of things that kind of falls into that. We provide support and advocacy to survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, as well as stalking. So whenever we have students who have an incident here on campus or off campus, or has had something to happen to them in the past, we can provide support for that person, whether it's emotional support or sometimes students need help with speaking with professors, or just kind of advocating for them. I've gone to court with students as well, so just kind of whatever they need at that time, we can provide that for them. Also, a part of my job description is reviewing the policies, protocols, and procedures related to sexual assault and domestic violence and stalking on campus. So what is our response system that we use here on campus related to these incidents? Like, so what do we do? And also making sure that the policies are sound related to these concerns. A lot of other things. I coordinate our community response team, which is our team of people who, whenever there is an incident, these are the people that's involved. So Women's Center, Campus Police, Residential Life, Office of Student Rights and Responsibility, Student Health and Counseling. We all meet monthly to discuss these issues on campus. And then whatever kind of just falls in my lap. I don't just see students related to interpersonal violence. I see students who have issues about anything. So yeah, that's a little snippet of what I do.
What degree did you obtain to get this career?
So I graduated here at NCCU with a public health education degree. I always knew that I wanted to work in this field, and part of the program, and still to this day, they still have this part of the program in the public health education department. You have to do an internship your last semester, and so I knew that this was the field that I wanted to be in, so I wanted to choose a place where I could get that experience, and I did my internship at the Durham Crisis Response Center, which is our local sexual assault and domestic violence agency here in Durham. So that kind of started me off. No one had ever done their internship there, so I kind of broke barriers with that. Now people do their internship there, but started off there. And then I got my master's in public administration because I knew that someday I wanted to direct and to, be a supervisor and kind of direct and lead an organization or an agency or department or whatever. And so a part of the public administration master's, you obtain those kind of leadership skills, as well as learning about policies and protocols, which that comes into play with what I do here on campus.
And do you have any future aspirations?
Well, ultimately, I do want to direct. I want to be, in charge. And also, I want to make change on higher, upper levels. So not just seeing, survivors, but making changes related to sexual assault and domestic violence from a policy, law level. So that could be, getting a job against women in DC, in doing those kind of upper level changes. Because, you know, doing this work is tough, you know, meeting with survivors all the time. And it's hard because you hear their stories and there's some serious, sad stories. And I mean, I want to be able to make change. I still want to be able to help those survivors, but I want to be able to make it on another level.
Can you give us like a day-to-day, just a one-day schedule of what you do in the day, like from 7 to 5?
Okay. So day to day, I will come in, maybe coordinate our CCR, which is our Coordinated Community Response Team. I'll coordinate that meeting. That's about 2 hours. Come back to the office. It's probably a student that needs some kind of help, support. I will support them. And depending on that, that could possibly take all day. Like, that can wipe out, like, anything, because that's priority. So even if I have a meeting, but I have a survivor who's just been sexually assaulted, she's my priority right now. So that can change the whole, that could change everything. But, you know, say that may be over in like 2 hours. I would then have to follow up with all of the other departments that are involved. So like campus police, our Title IX coordinator, making sure that they're doing what they're doing so that I'm able to go back and tell the survivor, okay, your process is your incident is being handled, you know, everything is being processed like it's supposed to. I might have to go to some kind of student affairs meeting because